I built my e-commerce brand BottleKeeper to over 60 million in total sales with only 4 employees, then sold it to private equity all in just 8 years. We had no investors either. It was just a product my cousin invented on the beach and a set of systems that we created that allowed us to pretty much automate everything in the business. But as we went on this adventure together, I was really clear. I did not want to build a company that had employees. I set that as a very early guardrail based on my experience and scar tissue of the last decade building a business that was really big and heavy that I could not get away from. I built the website, I wrote all the copy, I took all the videos, shot all the pictures. As we got into advertising, which becomes a big part of the story, I did all of the advertising, I managed all the campaigns. So the fact that we had put such a strict guardrail on the business early on, that we wanted 0 employees, forced me to solve problems in a completely different, unique way. Generally speaking, when we have things that come up in a business, we have a tendency to want to push people to solve that thing. And I would look at technology and systems and structure to solve that problem in a way that didn't require people, but without bottlenecking the business in that we didn't want to keep it from being able to scale. And because we couldn't hire people, we had to automate everything. That constraint is actually what made the business scale. It forced us to build infrastructure that could run without us being involved in every single step. For context, in 2014, we did about 150,000 in revenue. In 2015, we did 1.8 million in revenue. 2016, we did over $8 million in sales, and we still had 0 employees. It was just me and Matt. We were reinvesting every nickel the business made back into the business. I stayed on through the end of the year to integrate BottleKeeper into Arctic's infrastructure, and then it was done. It was clean, we were out, it was really straightforward, and there were 4 employees at the time of the sale. After that, I took some time off. I did a lot of nothing, to be honest. I could only help 3 companies at a time doing it manually, but I didn't want to help 3 companies. I wanted to help 3,000 companies. So I took everything that I learned across the 8+ years of building and scaling BottleKeeper, and I built my company Pentane. All the systems, all the math, all the mistakes that I learned in BottleKeeper went straight into that product. All the questions that I had to answer with crazy spreadsheets over the course of a decade, Pentane can answer for you in minutes. And man, if I had this back when we were starting BottleKeeper, who knows how much different that outcome could have been. So if you're running an e-commerce brand right now and you're making decisions based on gut feel instead of the actual numbers and math, I'd go give Pentane a try. Because as you've just seen, I've been through it all, and Pentane solves most of the issues I faced during my journey.